Hello everybody and welcome to this DVD on the Fort Knox Variation of the French defence. For all of you who don't know what the Fort Knox Variation is, the line where after e4, e6, d4, d5, this is the French defence, whether white protects the pawn with knight d2, which is the Tarrasch, or whether he goes knight c3, it's all the same, because we will take this pawn on e4, and after knight takes e4, play the cunning move bishop to d7, an early development of this bishop. The aim, of course, is to put the bishop on c6 very quickly, and the sound idea, the premise really behind this opening is that in many French defense positions, black really struggles because of this bishop, that is the dreaded French bishop that normally sits on c8. So with the Fort Knox we try to solve this problem as soon as possible by putting the bishop on c6, developing the knight normally to d7, developing this other knight to f6, and in many cases trading this bishop off for one of the white knights and erecting a structure with the pawn to c6. So we've got e6, c6 with no light squared bishop. We're extremely solid, hence why the opening was called the Fort Knox, because it's a very, very difficult opening to break through. And I believe it was our friend and colleague Andrew Martin, International Master, who's produced many DVDs here for ChessBase, who actually coined the term, probably back in the 80s actually. The opening itself has gained a number of very famous adherents, the likes of Karpov, Gelfand, and more recently the likes of Rustamov, who's really the godfather of this opening, the very strong Russian grandmaster, and Jubava even, more recently, the wild Georgian, who is one of the most exciting players to watch, but can also play sound positional chess. He has used this opening, so it's been employed by some of the top masters. What I'm going to be doing in this very quick and neat DVD is giving you guys a repertoire with the black pieces to play this opening. It will really put you in good stead to face the majority of white's answers. We're going to be looking at the main ones and the main sidelines. I can't analyze absolutely every variation because this is a 60-minute DVD only. But in any case, if you understand the sound principles of this opening that I'm going to be explaining, and you understand also some of the key theoretical points, because there are certain lines where we have to be very precise with black, then you'll be absolutely fine. The opening itself isn't a try to kill white in 10 moves. It's not a try to annihilate white with a wonderful mating attack from the off. No, this is not that kind of opening. This opening is all about resolving a key problem within the French defense and getting a very playable sound position out of the opening, and telling white it's really up to you. The onus is on you to prove that you can break me down. Come and have a go. So we're provoking white. Come on, let's see what you got. So without further ado, let's get into some of the main lines of this opening, and as I do with most of my DVDs, we're going to start off with some of the sidelines, or the main sideline, and then work through to the absolute main line of this opening. So sit back, enjoy, and let's learn the Fort Knox Variation.